guys, Marcinkin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today, after some disappointment so far, to say the least, we are going to look at a good EZA, which is the LR, Beerus and Whis. Now, these guys, LR EZA, so up to SA 25. Something interesting about them straight off the bat is that they raise attack and defense and heal on both of their supers. So it's a normal attack and defense raise for one turn and recover 10% HP on the 12 key, and then greatly raise attack and defense for one turn, mega colossal, and 15% HP recovery on the 18 key. So that is very good. Additional is definitely a good shout for them, so you can get an additional super, get an additional heal. Their passive is Key 7, attack and defense 150%. I think one of their biggest issues pre-EZA was getting Key, especially when the Realm of Gods team is so heavily driven in terms of the best units by SAIYAN characters who don't link up super well with this guy. So 7 Key is really, really good. Attack and defense 150%, and then we get a medium chance to crit, so it's 30%, additional attack and defense 70%, and a high chance to dodge, so that's 50%. Hello. Of course, Pickles is here for the Beerus showcase. I guess that makes sense. So yeah, medium chance to crit, 30%, extra stats, and a 50% chance to dodge after receiving an attack. So because of all of that built in, that's another reason why I think additional is the way to go for them, right? And then you get... Alright, what are you doing? You're going to come down onto my lap. Okay. Alright, so then you get... launch an additional super attack if HP is 70% or less when attacking. Now, I think I talked about this in the video where I went over their EZA details. The reason why this is so good is if you put them in slot 1, they take the first hit, then they get a defense buff and their chance to dodge and all that good stuff. They might take a bit of damage from that first hit, especially if it's a super attack. So then, because this additional super triggers on attack, it means if you started the turn on full HP and then you drop to 70% or less and then they attack, this activates and you get a guaranteed additional super, which means you get the additional healing. So we've started off the turn here. We are above 70%, so it's going to depend how much they take here from the hits in slot 1. We got a bad rotation. We got both the Resurrection of F Blues, who currently probably still are the best Realm of Gods leader for a team that's not going to have a bunch of Saiyans on it, right? Because you can basically just make a Realm of Gods team with either the new God Goku or the LR Gods, because Power Beyond Super Saiyan, there's a lot of God characters on there. So we get hit, and then we get our buff. So how much do we take from a super here? Yeah, not much, 45k. Is that going to be enough to drop us below? I don't know. So, not the craziest attack stat on turn 1, but you have to remember, we have, what, like 1 link active here? And we didn't drop below the HP threshold, so we don't get the additional super. That's fair enough. I suppose, to be fair, early on, we'd rather get the attacks in with Goku here, so he can get some build-up. Because, where is his links? What links do they share with the Resurrection of F Blues? I bet it's like 1. Or maybe even 2. Because it's going to be Fierce Battle, and then... Oh yeah, they're not even showing up under the 2 link. It might actually literally just be 1 link, which would be Fierce Battle. Are they in 3 and I just didn't see them? No. They're definitely not going to be in 4. Yeah, no, so I think they literally share like 1 link with the Resurrection of F Blues. So, obviously not their best rotation, but I guess it is what it is. With the limited attempts, I didn't want to jump in and restart because we didn't have the best starting rotation. So, we'll float off the Margarita because she's going to be pretty good for the support. Wow, look at the terrible, terrible key on this rotation. Alright, well, we'll do this. Do I need to use a Whis here? I actually might do. I can't even super attack with Beerus now as well. Well, if we lose a bunch of HP on this turn, at least that means we can potentially put Beerus and Whis' abilities to good use on the next turn and potentially get those additional supers, get all the extra healing. Because, yeah, we're probably going to need it after this. So Whis gets the dodge. Beerus only takes 200k, and then Margarita gets the dodge. That's actually pretty good. So, I can't believe they didn't EZA physical Beerus. I know they dropped like 9 EZAs, but having a very strong like Dokkan Fest LR EZA I think would have been way better than just having the 9 EZAs. Yeah, it's literally only Fierce Battle. So 367k defense at the start of the turn here. Now bear in mind the buff that they get does last for 7 turns. So we wouldn't even necessarily need to put them in slot 1 on this turn. We're getting the support from Supreme Kai of Time. So let's go ahead and do this. And then we will do this. Now if he AoEs in slot 1, that probably would have been actually ideal, right? Because then we take the damage and then these guys come in and give us the heal. But to be honest, 7.6 million on a rotation where they literally only have Fierce Battle active, I actually don't think is that bad, to be honest. And there's the level 3 dodge. And then Goku coming in here. We could probably take a lot of damage, actually, depending on where he would decide to super here. Because Supreme Kai of Time gets all of her defense on super. I thought he was supering then, and that's what the delay was. So Goku coming in clutch with the additional. We take those, get him some more build-up, and then at least Supreme Kai of Time gets to attack. Alright, so we would survive an AoE here. It's unfortunate that we didn't just kill on this turn, but... Okay, so no AoE on this turn. Beerus, I don't know if he still has his buff, but we should put him in slot 1. He probably does more damage, right? And then... let's get the supers in where we can. There's no point saving these STR orbs anyway, is there really? Because we're just going to we're going to finish him off this turn, even if it's not from Beerus. At least I think so, right? We might actually take a lot of damage if he AoEs, to be fair. Because if Beerus is taking 200k, and then the Resurrection of F Blues are in. So we are riding a line here. Doing the Freezer stage was probably a little bit on the risky side. Ooh, 62. Okay. Maybe I should have used an item here. Would be nice if you could seal. He's actually not going to die, is he? Oh my god. Even Whis getting the additional. Unless Goku, like, goes off. Actually, no, we didn't even get a super for Goku, did we? So... Alright, well, I overestimated the power of this rotation. I guess, to be fair, Beerus and Whis still could do with EZAs, but... Alright, now we're going to get a lot of support on this rotation, because remember, Margarita, despite being a Universe 11 angel, is giving Realm of Gods allies, Siblings Bond, and Bond of Master and Disciple allies 20% attack and defense. Beerus and Whis are on all 3 of those categories, right? Actually, they are on Bond of Master and Disciple as well. Sorry, I know they're on that. They're on Siblings Bond, right? Because the Whis and the Beeruses are, yeah. So they're getting 60% support from Margarita here, as well as 3 links, Godly Power, The Innocence, and Shocking Speed. So they start off at about 400k. Now, considering they greatly raise on their super attack, that's actually really good. And then we obviously have the chance to get the additional, but I think we are... Beerus and Whis are just going to kill here. So with this support, yeah, we're at 8.5. Now, remember again, we're under a 170% leader skill for them. So, I think that is really, really good. And we get the crit. Nice 9.5 mil. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this EZA so far, I'm going to be honest. I think... Do I want to use an item here just to be safe? I feel like I have this horrible feeling that Supreme Kai of Time is going to get blasted by a super attack in slot 3. Or Whis, because remember, pre-EZA, like... Whis could definitely take a lot of damage. He could just dodge, which would be ideal, but we'll go ahead and throw the item up here. That way Beerus can get his buff. I like the aura as well. I forget how much I like this physical Beerus. Like, his super attack animation is really cool. Hopefully he will get a good EZA soon. Just seems weird to do a Battle of Gods themed celebration and not EZA this physical Beerus. Because it's like, what other like, when are they going to fit in his EZA, like, somewhere else? Like, what other celebration is going to be relevant for, like, the Beerus EZA? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, Whis still taking damage with a Whis active. Every time he dodges, he gets more defense. So, of course, it was the one attack at the start that we had to eat. And he hasn't supered yet, has he? Is it going to come to pass? Oh, no! He's just not going to super. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so we'll do this. Get these for you, and then these. I could change... Should I change into Vegeta here now? As we get these many turns through, I need to make sure that we are experiencing as few liabilities as possible. So, yeah, there we go. We can get all the in-orbs we need. So we'll do this. So get hit first. We've still got the buff up because we saw no, like, icons come up for, like, attack and defense up. 8 million attack. I'm looking forward to... I want to try the solo showcase for Whis without these guys first. But I really want to see what they're going to look like with him on the rotation. Because Whis definitely feels like out of the batch of EZAs that we've gotten, apart from the LR, probably the best one. Not to say that he's absolutely amazing or anything, but like viable support unit, going to have those links. Like, what they really want is physical Beerus to EZA, because his link set is so good. I should really float him off, actually, and get a rotation of them together, because they share, I think it's like 5 or 6 links, including Fierce Battle, so that would be good. So if we float him off... This is not a great turn. We need to exchange with you. Watch me get, like, immediately supered in slot 1 here. Because we're not getting... Well, we have got some support. We've got 236k. I think that means we just die to a slot 1 super, but... Let's see. Just don't super me in slot 1. Okay, good. Alright, we should be fine now, because the Dokkan attack we should actually just kill. So, I'm actually going to hit the nodes here. We'll go ahead and finish off this phase. At least Vegeta should be able to do that, right? So let's finish off this phase here. He's at a 5.58. This is my Resurrection of F Blue, so they are 79%, full level 10 links. So I think we should finish him off with the Dokkan attack. We hit all the nodes, right? So we're getting the extra damage bonus. It's all over for you. Not quite. Alright. Oh, God. Can Whis kill him here? Imagine if Whis doesn't actually kill him and then we get clapped. Alright, there's a dodge. Ooh. Dodge. Oh. Whew. That would have been the video over right there. Alright, so Beerus, going to finish him off here, and then we'll get him floated off, get them together with the LR at some point. That will be a good turn for the LR. You see, he's got a cool KO screen as well. Give this man an EZA. I need to see him cook. Alright, so... Now our buff has worn off because our start of turn defense is really low. So... This is one of those situations where them taking damage in slot 1 and dropping below the HP threshold would be really good, because then we could actually see a practical example of them then getting the multiple supers and getting the heal and everything. The only problem is that, unfortunately, with their current level of defense, if he does super attack in slot 1, we just instantly die. So I don't really want to take that risk, right? Like I want him to super attack now, because now that we've got the Whis active... Oh, there you go. We should take... Oh. Well, yeah, they get the dodge chance as well, don't they? So, there you go. Like, that super attack, it wouldn't have done a huge amount of damage because of the Whis, but it would have dropped us below the 70% HP, and then we could have got the guaranteed additional super. But, I mean, obviously, it's better to not take a bunch of damage and then need the additional super. Because after the super from Beerus and Whis with the heal effect, we basically healed back up to full HP. We didn't really take a huge amount this turn anyway, but their healing, I feel like, definitely could come in clutch. So, whilst you're not going to see the best performance out of them without getting a lot of their links active, I feel like on some of these teams that you could run them on, you could probably run them as like a third slot floating unit and actually get some decent performance out of them. Because if you're starting the turn below the HP threshold, then it doesn't matter that they're not getting hit first. So then they're going to super attack. Or even if you start the turn above the HP threshold, the units in slot 1 or 2 could eat a super and take a reasonable chunk of damage. And then Beerus and Whis are going to double or potentially triple super in slot 3, heal you back up to full, and then raise their defense by quite a significant amount. And then we should be looking pretty good. So I'm a bit worried here, even with the Whis active. I'm a bit concerned about STR Whis. I need him to come in clutch with the dodges here. Alright, that's okay. Even if the third... Oh, no. Oof. I was going to say, if the third attack is a normal and it connects, because we've already dodged twice, we should be fine. But yeah, that super attack would have been instant death. So there you go. That's the risk you take when you rely solely on dodging for your defense. But so far, we're doing pretty good. Now... This is the rotation that I wanted to see, right? I'm going to run the risk of him super attacking in slot 1. But look at that. We have every link active except for Legendary Power. He super attacked last time. So I'm just really hoping that he isn't going to super attack in slot 1, because on this rotation, we are actually going to be able to see... Oh, are you kidding me? We're actually going to be able to see the potential for us taking enough damage to get that heal. So, let's see what we take here. Yeah, see, 176k. There's a dodge. And then here we go. 11 million. And now we're going to get a guaranteed additional super. So we get a heal off of this. Crit for 7.7. Then we get an additional super 6.8. Can we get the hidden potential as well? There's a crit. We didn't get the hidden potential. And then they didn't dodge. How much do they take? I think we'd still die. But... Oh, 532. So, although we still die, 532k is actually not that bad when you think about the fact this AGL Freezer, he raises attack with each super, and that was his 3rd super attack. So, that was a pretty hard-hitting super for him, and we only took 500k. Now, 500 is a lot, but we only took 500k. Very unfortunate that we didn't dodge that, because obviously we get the 50% dodge chance with their passive active. We dodged one of the normals. We did get the additional super, so we would have healed a pretty reasonable amount. But obviously then, unfortunately, we ate the super attack. So, like I say, I went full additional. Well, I say full additional, little bit of crit, and then I just gave them free dodge. I think that's a good build for them. Honestly, I think they are actually very good. Their biggest problem, like a lot of units that are coming out that are not just Saiyan units, is they need a better home, right? They don't have a 200% team on Global, because I believe the JP, I think I said, did I say this at the beginning? The Part 2 LR for the anniversary, the Int Kid Gohan, is their only 200% leader, and obviously he's only on JP. So that team would look a lot better, because you can run the Whis for the support, you can run units like Orange Piccolo and stuff like that on that team. So this unit definitely is in a better place on JP. Will be in a better spot for Global after the anniversary. But honestly, overall, I would say I'm pretty happy with how good these guys are. We got to see a strong turn on that final turn, even though it did end in disaster. But 11 million attack with a guaranteed additional. And they're pretty good. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.